Hi everybody, this is Justin Doman with Elite Audio Video in Smart Homes of Texas. Getting ready to walk you through one of our current job sites. We're out here in Aubrey, Texas, wiring up a new home. It's actually 3 stories, believe it or not. We'll walk through it, we'll show you. There's a basement, bottom floor, as well as a 3rd story. Going to be outfitting this house with Control 4 home automation, just add power video distribution, triad, amplifiers and audio distribution, some clip speakers, KEF speakers, Origin acoustic subwoofers, a lot of cool stuff going in here. So we're going to go room by room, kind of show you how we wire things, how clean we'd like to keep things, and just go through the job site. Bear with me. We've got about 15 trades in here working. It's going to be noisy, but it's the only day that I could actually get this video in before sheetrock went up, and I couldn't do it. So coming into the house, we'll talk about our security that we got going on for surveillance. Up in the eaves, we'll have Luma 4 megapixel cameras going into around the house. There's 8 around the house and 1 down at the front gate. This blue box actually needs to change out here. We got a DS2 Mini from Control 4 going in there. Just waiting on the actual new box to come in. Coming into the first room, this is actually the office. We have our recessed back box, so we can keep our TV flat as possible. Our electrical will be coming up and underneath. Actually, I'm going to get that right now. Sorry about the camera shake. Up in the ceiling, we'll have a KEF Unit Q speaker, and then right there we'll have a Unify access point. All the switches inside this house will be Control 4 panelized lighting, as well as Control 4 fan controllers. Coming into, oh, I am lost, I'm sorry. Coming into the master bedroom around this corner. In this room we have 2 overhead speakers. Once again, it's going to be the KEF UniQ speakers. We have a conduit here with our data cable coming out for the end of the bed TV. Basically what's going to happen here is at the end of the bed we'll have a lift that comes up with the TV coming out. All of the shades are going to be done by Somfy. The RTS will use the MyLink adapters for our Control 4. They actually work really nice. Check out that view. Coming out into master balcony patio, we have our speakers pre-wired. We can't see from this corner, but we do have wiring around the corner for our satellite dish poking out. We've pre-wired that. Coming into the master bathroom, we have our 2 speakers mounted in the ceiling. Right here in the shower area, we have 2 additional speakers back here behind the hang down. We have a cabinet going in right here with a 32-inch Sony TV. Coming into her closet, we have a single KEF speaker. We still have a wire over here for the front of the house that we need to poke out for a camera. We're not going to be able to see it from the other side. This is our family room TV right here. We got another recessed back box, so we can do our razor thin line moves to keep the TV as snug as possible. All of our runs are completely poly wrapped. We typically run 2 Cat 6 and an RG6. Sometimes we run 3 Cat 6 and RG6 depending if we need audio return or not. We have our security wires for our security keypad running up and through. Coming into the family room, we're actually going to have 3-story shades that come down from the outside of the house, cover these windows whenever it gets sunny outside. It's actually going to be pretty sick. We'll have an 85-inch TV on that front wall with Paradigm custom-built LCRs around the TV. That way it all looks like it's built in. And then over in the corner we have a Origin acoustic subwoofer, which I'll show you here in a second. Coming into the kitchen, these may actually change, but these are our speaker brackets for our house music. We have 2 more right over here, kind of an extension of the kitchen. Right through there you can see our Origin Acoustics in-wall subwoofer. We'll get a better view of that when we come back through. The way of the sheetrock, guys. Coming into, this is a kind of an outside dining entertainment space. We have 4 speakers going into the ceiling, and then in line with the speakers here, we do have a Origin Acoustics double 8-inch subwoofer that's pretty badass, believe it or not. Out here, there is a Infinity Edge pool going in. This video actually doesn't show the amount of work that this pool had go into it. It's been over a year in the making. You can check out some pictures in the links below of what this looked like before they started bringing in the dirt and how to build a retaining wall. We got some spare wire here. This actually gets built out whenever they finish these piers right here. There's going to be a outdoor grill area, which will have yet another 2 speakers and another Origin acoustic subwoofer. Not sure if we can see from this angle. Out here we have 7 total 8-inch clipped angled speakers to give us sound on the pool. There's going to be 4 here, and then there's a pool house being constructed right where that green tractor is, and there'll be 2 more that shoot out to the pool. Oh, can't get through there. In here we also still have a 85-inch TV going in. We're going to do another Sony XBR 900. In this area, it's going to absolutely look awesome. Get a close-up of that Origin acoustic subwoofer. Careful on these stairs here going up. Bear with me as I crawl under window mounts. Okay, so we have an upstairs loft game room. Wired everything with our double Cat 6 RG6. We've got 2 house audio speakers overhead. Coming into girls' bedroom. We've got a single speaker over the bed. We've got a recessed box right there for a TV. We've got more Somfy shades wired up top here. We're gonna have a pocket that they come down out of. Same with these up here. Coming into her bathroom, we have another single speaker, another wire put into place for the shades. All of our thermostats throughout this entire house will be the Ecobee 4 model with Alexa built in. Up here in his bedroom, we've got another little 55 inch Sony going in. We've got a single speaker wired up. And then once again, he has all of his shades that will be operated via the Control4 app or a 6-button keypad, which will be over there as well as over here. So from each bank there'll be lights, there'll be shades, there'll be music, there'll be all off. A lot of cool different options to control this house easily. Coming out into the upstairs balcony, we've got it wired for 2 speakers and a TV. I believe we have another access point up here wired in between the 2 bedrooms. Oh, there it is right there. Coming here into our control room, we have a Datacom cable trench ×2 installed. What this allows us to do is bring all of our wires down into the panel. There is covers that go over this all the way up, and then at the top there is a brush vent that allows wires to come in and go out. So we'll make all of our terminations from the house inside here. We use DIN rails for the speaker wires, and then Cat6 punch downs for all of the cameras and video distribution. Then we can actually build our rack off site, get all the wires cut to length, labeled, feed them in through the brush guard, and then connect them right into all of our punch downs. Here we have just some extra wire that we'd never use. It's our RG6 wire. Throughout the house, everything's going to be done over video distribution, so there's no use for that, but we still wanted to run it just in case. And then we have all of our shade wires ran down here. This is going to be a box transformer that sits on the outside. Right here we'll have our mini split AC system to keep this room nice and cold. Let's see here. Easiest path out is going to be back through the window. Bear with me. Going down into the basement, we got some actual really cool stuff going on down here. We got one of our technicians up there pulling some last minute cables. Say hi, Mark.
Hi.
This is our game room / movie room. In here we will have a 85-inch TV right here with our recessed box. And then we'll actually have a LCR around the TV for Paradigm. They're custom built to actually match the TV, so it looks like it's all one piece. Up in the ceiling, we have our surrounds. And then in the back of the room, unfortunately, this was the only place we had. But this is where our in-wall subwoofer is going. Another Origin Acoustics 10-inch in-wall sub, just to add a little bit of bass to this room for movies and music. Over here, we got another 85-inch TV going in. This is going to be like a poker table going in right here. And then around it, we'll have a Paradigm just soundbar, not the LCR, but just a regular soundbar underneath. Coming into the office, we have another access point right here. We have wiring for a TV, 55-inch. That kind of gives you a better scale of the retaining wall height that had to be built in order for all of this to be done. This is our exercise room. We wired it for 4 speakers total, as well as a in-wall sub. Just gonna probably do a small clip double 8 subwoofer right there. And then we got our TV wired for a 75-inch Sony XBR. Around the property, kind of discussed how we have 8 cameras, and then there's also a front gate that is about a quarter to half mile away down the property. We ran fiber optics for it to the front of the house because we got DS2 gate controls going up there in order to open and close the gates, as well as have the intercom anywhere. Over here is our stub out for the side of the house to go to the guest house that's being built, as well as for the landscape system that's going in. We also have a camera wire spooled up there to get the angle over here of the guest house. We have another camera that we haven't drilled out yet. We were waiting on the floodlights to be put in. It's going over there in the corner. over there in the corner, that is for our satellite TV, as well as our satellite internet that will be going on 2 little dishes that will be able to mount there and do all the work. And then coming over to the side of the house, we have our demarc location. I still need to wrap this in poly tubing. It's going to be all of our cats as well as our RG6 cable to bring all of our services in the house. Obviously it's satellite, but we still wanted to run something for the future, as there is a conduit that goes from here all the way up to the front gate. So overall, that shows you everything that it takes to wire a large-scale home automation system. A lot of planning and prep that goes into something like this. 17, 18 zones of distributed video, 24, 25 zones of audio, multiple in-wall, in-ceiling subwoofers, controlled panelized lighting. Sorry, I'm getting out of the way of everybody. I think there's 6 Ecobee thermostats in this system, TV lists, 20 plus shades that are all AC or low voltage that have to be integrated in. Oh, the big room downstairs that we went through, that's actually going to be the golf simulator room I showed you. Actually, I don't think we actually went through that room, so we'll walk back through. There's one of our technicians, Rory, hard at work. This is actually our golf simulator room as well as a hangout room. We've got a 85-inch TV going there. We've got 4 in-ceiling speakers going in. And then I haven't decided where yet, but it'll probably be the front left-hand corner right here. We'll actually have our Origin Acoustics in-wall sub. And then that room right there will be the, I can't remember, I think it's a 175-inch golf simulator. 16:9, basically be able to sit in here, hit the golf balls into the screen, any course in the world that you want to play. We're getting the multi-sport pack as well, so we'll be able to do more stuff like shoot guns, kick footballs, play soccer, all kinds of cool stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. You can also find me at my website, eliteavi.com. If you have any questions on what you need a wire for or what you need to do, you can always shoot me an email, send me a text. I'm more than happy to help. I do not do actual design services, but I do have people that I can refer out for that. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.